Let's do it. We have taken a lot of time on this show, on this channel, to rightfully shit all over Teenage Mutant Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. It's dog shit. We've been over that. We wonder how much it's going to make. I was in Walmart today. I took the pictures, but they're still on my phone, and my phone isn't hooked up to my computer right now, so I can't show you.
These toys look like trash, don't they?
The toys look like trash, and it's one little small cardboard kiosk in front of the toy aisle. One part of it was empty, but it wasn't even the merch they really want you to buy. It wasn't the packaged figures. It wasn't the vehicles. That's pretty mostly full. Like I would say 60, 75%, maybe 80% full. The merch ain't moving. And neither is the ticket sales. Let's take a look. Now, we're going to have some conflicting numbers for you. So we're going to break it down and trust that you trust us in what we're saying. And if you need to do the research. So here we go. Total current global, second week, $94 million. 72 domestic, international 21. Now, we got the artards out there. The shills are probably already writing the articles to tell you, look, it's made $72 million domestic. It's made back its budget. Grump, what do we say to that?
We can say that they're complete and teetotal morons. They don't know how to do math, and they think that everything is free on the back end.
Yeah.
With this movie, let me just pull it back up so I can remember whatever numbers are. Here we go. Yeah. The budget estimate was 70 million. That's payout direct. The
marketing?
Conservative version with marketing
hold that point. Let me break out the marketing zone. Now, last week on this show, I said I saw it at a 50 million marketing. I tried to find the article where I saw that. I couldn't do it. Mustang and I tried again on Monday. Mustang says he found one. He said the original one I saw got nuked because he had the same article. He said it got nuked off the internet. It's gone. He did a little more digging. Bard Stories Mustang Rides said he found it at $65 million budget. Now, we know that had to be a significant budget because there was Pizza Hut, there was Microsoft, and there was a slew of trailers and commercials and other shit. They did a real marketing budget. It wasn't Barbie Blitz level, but it was a marketing budget. You add that. All right, Grump, give us the conservative estimate with just the marketing budget as we see it.
All right, just doing your typical budget, 2.5 times 2.5 gives you your basic break-even simple math numbers. That's supposed to be 175, but that's judging at 50% of your budget. You would add that to it for your marketing, so that would only be like 35 million. You're saying 65 million for the marketing?
That's what Mustang said. Mustang dug around.
That's 135 million total times 2.5. So that's 270.
I would say I like 300 million. I like a nice round 300 million. That's my guess on what he's breaking. Now, I was wrong. Last week I said 50 to 60% drop, only a 44% drop. But when you start off at a 43 million domestic, you're really not too far to go. You're already pretty low, as we like to describe. And also, we spotted this. Grump has spotted this as well. Just before we got on, they raised the theater count, and in week 2 here, they made less money with more theaters.
Yep,
made less money with more theaters.
They haven't had a good per theater day yet.
No. Even conservatively, we look at these numbers. This is week 2, and they're already down to 2 million during the middle of the week. And here at the weekend, they only went up to 6 and 5 million. Guys, does this movie even hit its conservative break even?
I don't think it will. It's looking like it's going to lose about 8 million on the break even of 175. So, yeah, this is bad.
And if it's what I think is the real break even, 300, this movie's going to lose money. But
a lot.
They've already greenlit a TV series to bridge between this one and the greenlit sequel movie. And I'm told that people love this movie, that it's such a high rating on IMDb, the highest rated Turtles movie of all time.
It doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. I mean, Dragon Lady, in your home nation of the United Kingdom, which is in terms of cinema tastes in Europe, is about as close as you can get to American taste. Is that a fair assessment in terms of what you guys like? You kind of like what we like sometimes.
Yeah, very similar. I'd say.
2 weeks in, it's only made 7.2 million in the UK. Internationally,
Yeah, it sounds like barely anyone's seeing it over here. I've
internationally,
seen no
yeah,
toys. I've seen no toys at all on the shelves. I've not seen any merchandise whatsoever.
this movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, I feel safe saying flop at this point.
It's 100% flop. There's no chance.
I feel good. But yeah, so Turtles done, over. Next week will be the complete. I think next week we'll be able to put the nails in the coffin. Next week, just check it out. Go over there.
Yeah, because unless it pulls something that I ain't seen happen in a long time.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Dead stick now.
There is one caveat that maybe some stand's going to run at us and go, "Wait, you haters!" It's a very strange, staggered release internationally. They're releasing it all the way in some places until September or to later this month.
But they're not going to get any money off of any of those places because by the time it comes out, they'll be able to just buy it on disc.
I mean, in China, it came out. Oh my God! Okay, I'm going to bring this back up. I'm bringing this back up, just because it released in China on Friday. The Chinese numbers. This is going to tell you, and of course, there is that secondary story. We'll touch on that in a second. Look at those China numbers. 6,000. Wow. It only made less than $1 million. The Chinese don't want this.
I didn't think this was going to do much international. I didn't think it was going to be this low international.
I thought it would do better domestically, but it's not even broken 100 million in 2 weeks.
Well, see, I figured the international would be at or maybe just a little bit lower. That it would, versus a lot of these damn movies have an international like The Meg that is 3-4 times larger. That's wild.
It's done. Next week, we'll put the nails in the coffin, and we'll get Dre and Jed's final takes on it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there, who knows, @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.